So we're going to go to the second map, which is going to be Blood Run. DaHang versus Air Raid at this DreamHack Summer 2012. What, Kingston and Twitch sponsored tournament?
Impressive.
I'm looking forward to this map.
So
My favourite map.
I'm glad it's back.
I want to know what the spawns are like though. I've not played it, and I heard they changed quite a lot.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they changed them back actually, because they were considering that, but we'll have to wait and see as we go live with DaHang off the start, getting that yellow armor plasma spawn. Might get in first in this red as a result. I didn't see where. Well, Air Raid's down below. He did get the mega spawn. Gonna go aggressive now with the lightning gun, but DaHang's hit his rail shot, coming out with the plasma. The LG was decent, but DaHang coming out on top, and we are on his point of view now, looking for that fresh spawner. Is this a map you want to be aggressive on then, NVC, or?
I think it can work, but it's very important not to lose a couple of frags, because I think it's not like TM13 at all, Lost World, but it can become like that after a few frags.
And DaHang coming on top with that red armor pickup. That's the key there. He's in 47% lightning gun. In fact, 20% plasma is pretty decent as well, considering the fight we saw. So DaHang getting off to a good start here.
Yeah, I mean that fight could have been fantastic, but unfortunately it was a little too early before the armor spawned, so really DaHang's still in a good position. Air Raid going to be able to challenge though, I think, here, if that plasma doesn't do too much damage out the teleporter. We got red armor, that's a fantastic jump by DaHang actually getting away from Air Raid. And now we got Mega coming up. I do wonder whether Air Raid is going to drop down or try and rail this from distance. It looks like DaHang's actually backing away, so Air Raid may move toward it.
2 seconds to go until that Mega's up. Air Raid's been caught out completely by DaHang though. We'll just see if he tries to challenge with some rocket spam. DaHang did manage to get that mega health. Red will be up in a second. And Air Raid's dropped off. He's not going to even really challenge the red. Just go for the entry shot. Oh my god, DaHang's caught him out completely with some dominant rocket play there.
I mean, just look at DaHang at the moment. This is no longer about Air Raid's positioning or, you know, passive play. It's just the fact Air Raid's got, DaHang's got every single item time down to the millisecond. He knows he can move around the map, pick up a couple of items, come back toward the Mega Health and deal damage to Air Raid at that rocket launcher. He knows when Red Armor's up to peak with that LG. He knows Mega's up here to drop down. He's got everything on the map timed beyond, beside the lower yellow at the moment.
Perfect play by DaHang there. He's now replenished his rocket ammo as well. He's got every weapon on the map, of course. And dominating these pickups. Let's have a look at them quickly. 2-2 on the Megas, but it's the 5-0 on the Reds. That's the big difference. And 7-4 on the Yellows. So massively outstacking Air Raid on the armors at the moment. He drops down, catches Air Raid out. Brilliant rocket play. Yep. 4th frag on the board. Receives that red armor as a reward as well. And now he's got control of this Mega position. And, I mean, at this point then, you've got to wait a couple of minutes before you can really do anything again if you're Air Raid.
Yeah, I mean, you can just stay on DaHang's pod and you'll hear it yourself. Air Raid just makes so much noise when, you know, DaHang is just waiting to find that frag and continually gives it to him for free. DaHang actually going to back away and get this red armor now. A lot of time before anything else is up on the map, DaHang will probably look to pick up a frag. Or maybe just hold position. We'll have to see. If anything, it'll be over this lower yellow.
As you say, great play again on these yellows. This lower yellow's always kept control of that as well as the red. That's the armor advantage you get there. Misses his rail shot, so nice. Grabs the Meg. I mean, he's only got 10% rail. Let's switch around to Air Raid, see what he can do here. It's a very nice rocket and then rail combo on the aggression on that red armor. Hitting 40% rail himself, second impressive there.
Much better.
Doing a lot of damage suddenly, but this is the problem. I mean, DaHang had so much armor and health. He's not exactly going to be dead. And then he can just back off on a map like this and just stack up again. But this should give him a chance, Air Raid, to get control of that red.
Yep, he really has to get this red armor. I don't know if DaHang's going to challenge. Well, fantastic trap there from Air Raid.
He's going to need to make a dive for it. Might miss out on the red. Might want to just ambush DaHang attacking it. Let's see. Is DaHang going to make a jump for it? I can't think he would. No, we switch around to DaHang. He doesn't. He goes for that lower yellow instead. In fact, the upper yellow as well. We saw how DaHang sort of make his presence felt. That's great rail play though by Air Raid. Does hit his shots, takes out DaHang. Is it the comeback time?
Well, look at the times. We've got 12, 11 and 10 on that red, mega and yellow. So this is a very difficult moment now for Air Raid. The question is, will he defend this red armor or not? Because DaHang now made his way up there. These are some nice rockets.
Working out well. He's doing a lot of damage. DaHang got the red, which won't make air raid happen. I'm going to switch around to DaHang, see what he's got. Well, he's got like 80 odd armor now. This is the kind of map where you do kind of have big counts of armor, but they don't mean as much. Air raid doing a lot of shaft damage. He is going to get the frag. It's now 4-2, and air raid, you could say, is in control.
Yep, we got yellow armor up as well. I think the 50 HP is not there for air raid, unfortunately. Oh, it is. Wow, this is actually really good. We got red armor up, and he'll have time to drop to mega health as well.
DaHang knows the time already. Will he challenge for it? He doesn't. There's good opportunity. Oh, did he hit that? He didn't hit it, did he?
No, I don't think so.
Mega gonna be in the hands of air raid unless he DaHang just dives in and steals it here. So red and mega air raid. He knows the time of red as well. He's got plenty of time to get to it. 9 seconds. DaHang missing his rocket shot. He's just gonna play that kind of back off game, do some damage and get out of there. DaHang's gonna play it careful and clever. It's risky though with 5 minutes to go to playing like that.
Yeah, but at the same time he's keeping that 150 on the yellow armor. He's got 100 HP. He's not below threshold, and he can easily back away with those rockets. And if air raid does decide to challenge, providing DaHang's in a corridor, there'll be no trouble in doing so.
Mega health up in 3 seconds. Air raid dropping down to see where the grenade spam's coming from. Going to try and go aggressive on DaHang. They both missed their rail shots though. Mega is picked up by air raid. There's the red armor. It's up on its spot. Is DaHang going to make a jump for it? Is he just going to challenge with damage? That's a great little drop down rocket. He's made the jump, takes the red, and air raid misses the rail. So DaHang looking very healthy in terms of armor. 200.
Yeah, really, I think both players are even stacked at the moment. As long as air raid fights around some HP, he's going to have no trouble when that armor runs out. The next fight is going to be over this red armor. DaHang's actually going to drop down. Well, looking for an early mega air raid. Wow, ballsy move. May even be able to pick up the
nice rocket. 18 health. Oh my god, the mega picked up right in the middle of that fight by DaHang, and just shows that how important the exact timing is. I mean, if he didn't get on that mega exactly then, DaHang's dead.
18 HP. One more rocket. I can't believe it. But again, you know, he just had the time because he was spamming the grenades at their last spawn. He knew exactly when air raid picked it up, so this is what you get for playing passively. You hear the item spawns, you stay alive, and you keep the score at a 2 deficit, and you're able to then extend it to 3.
DaHang going to take an easy red there, comfortable red. The mega was picked up by air raid. Of course, DaHang knew the time and knew air raid would be down there for it, so he will have some idea of where air raid's going to go. Lower yellow will be the next item up, just ahead of the red armor pickup. There's air raid dropping in round now. DaHang playing that defensive game, hits a nice couple of rockets on air raid, going aggressive, rocket versus rocket. Air raid actually hits a good one himself, and the rail to follow it up. He needs to get the frag here, drops down with the lightning gun, does get a 3rd frag on the board. He's rewarded with the red and should get the mega as well, and suddenly air raid could be in a very dominant position on this map.
Yeah, air raid can bring this one back here. There's only a yellow.
Oh my god, hits a direct straight to the face of DaHang. Nice plasma though, he misses the rail shot. Oh my god, DaHang should really have gone down there. They switched down to DaHang. He's actually looking better than air raid in terms of armor. Wow, look at that direct air raid needed to get the frag, and DaHang hits the rail shot, makes it 6-3. Well, he's had his chances, air raid, but
Did he just switch PC with Avec, DaHang? That plasma was insane.
21% plasma. I know, like 20% is a very good percentage of plasma, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and for the first match of DreamHack Summer 2012, bodes well for the weekend.
Of course, LAN plasma is so much more dominant than online because the latency issues that you're always going to get with games online.
Yeah, people will moan about 100 latency in other games, but really in Quake it's all about having as low as possible.
Yeah, it's good to have LAN servers here. You can see the players at their absolute peak. Mega Health going to be up in a second. DaHang going to take this one. It's, what, a minute 20 seconds? I mean, he could. Air raid kind of needs a frag now, doesn't he?
Yeah, the problem is, look how DaHang's been playing so, you know, defensively around the pillar by grenade launcher, in those corridors by the lower yellow armor. It'd be very, very difficult for air raid to find the frag. And I mean, DaHang, yeah, 150 to 200.
14 reds to 5. They go aggressive on each other in this staircase, and actually that probably going to decide the game here. Air raid actually blowing himself up and losing a frag there. So he's not had a very frag-happy match, has he?
Yeah, I really think, you know, DaHang's just been much better on the defensive game, and, you know, although we didn't see DaHang much of him, you know, on that, when the times we have seen him, he's just, you know, played it so much better. Hasn't lost many frags at all. Whereas Air Raid, you know, like I keep saying it, and I don't like to dwell on it, but you know, just makes a lot, way too much noise, and challenges for too many items when he can just back away and railgun. And you pointed out, you know, just string the railguns together.
You can play this map very defensive with the rail. I mean, DaHang's had massive item control advantage, but at the end of the day, if you're just sitting back hitting those rails, that's not going to give him too much advantage until you give away the frags. But
Yeah, I mean,
frag.
you're not going to get the frag by playing like that, but you are going to at least keep your opponent sort of lower HP, so if you do get an opportunity on the item, you will be able to bring it back. But, you know, that said, Air Raid did play this one very well. Only a score of 6-3, so much better performance here in the second map. But nonetheless, DaHang going to take this one first in the group stage, 2-0.
Yeah, we see the massive amount of reds advantage on the yellows as well. Air Raid actually had more megas, but with all that armour throughout the map, obviously it was always going to go one way. So good game.